Welcome back. This is lesson 3, and what we're going to do today is we're going to make one problem and we can use it multiple times. So we're going to use the function concatenate. All right, so I'm going to create something for a two-step equation, but once you understand how the function works, you can really just be creative and use it however you want. So what concatenate does is it takes a few cells together and strings it into one, making the spacing really nice, okay? So let me just show you. For our purposes here, again, this would be like the hidden sheet, the behind the scenes stuff. This is the format I'm using to make my two-step equation. Now, I'm really simplifying it. My coefficient of x here, a, I'm only going to let it be the number 2 or higher. I'm not even getting into negatives or 0 or 1, because if there were a 1 there, I wouldn't even want it to show up. So I'm going to save that for a later lesson once we get better at this. B, I'm only going to let it be positive numbers 1 through whatever, because if it's negative, it would end up showing up as plus a negative, and I don't want that. Okay, so I'm just really keeping it simple here. So first thing I'm going to do is pick a value for x. Okay, so what is my answer going to be? So equals, we're going to use the random between. And let's see, x can be anything. I'm going to let it be anything from -10 to +10. Again, you can pick anything you want there, but I'm saying that, you know, my answer, this will be my answer, okay? And maybe I'll make a note of that. Let's move this down a little bit. This is the answer. Okay, so I know. All right, so now I want to pick out what a is. So this will be a random number between 2 and, you can get as crazy as you want here. You want to go up to 999, go for it. I'm going up to 12. Coward, right? All right, B, let's see, this will be a random number between, now I'll allow 1 because that wouldn't be like invisible math, 1 through, let's just stick with 12. And it's okay if those are the same. It's okay if this matches one of those, no big deal. Now the thing is, C, I want to do some math for, okay? So let me see here. To find C, all we do is follow this formula. It's a times x plus b. So equals, we take a times our x plus our b. All right, a times x plus b. Now I have all the numbers that I need. So now I want to string that all together to make an equation, and that's where concatenate comes in. However, I'm missing the plus sign, the equal sign, and the x. So I'm going to put those in as well. Let's see, x. And then with my plus sign, I want spaces around it. So I'm going to go space plus space. And then with my equal sign, I kind of want the same deal, space equals space. If you just put equals, it's going to think you're wanting to do a formula. And if you don't like all the spaces in it, you would do that like apostrophe and then equals. So it knows that it's a string instead of a number. All right, so now I'm going to put all of this together. So equals concatenate. There it is. And now what you do is you just pick each cell and put a comma between it. So first I want my a, then I want the variable x, plus, don't forget your commas, b, comma, equals c. Close the parentheses. Okay, and let's see how it looks. It says 4x plus 7 equals 35, and the answer should be 7. Okay, let's regenerate a new one. So if I go on an empty cell and press delete, This is my new two-step equation. That should be the answer. All right, so now if you were to make another sheet with the quiz on it, let's just pull that over here. It's really easy. Let's say you wanted to make a few of them. Actually, you could just do one. There you go. You know, the name, the period, the date, we had talked about that. Maybe in another lesson I'll show you how to make it super pretty. Now let's say you wanted to do another one just like that. No problem. All you have to do, highlight all these cells. I'm going to copy them. I'm going to paste them. And look, a whole new equation. So if I wanted another problem equals that one. So now you can see I have 2 in that format, and then I would make an answer sheet that has these answers with them. Another thing I would do is label these, like this is number 1, this is number 2, so I can easily find it if there's something like wrong with my coding. Okay, so that's concatenate. Pretty useful stuff there. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got something out of it. All right, we will see you next time for lesson 4.